Hello, Dr. Lego fans. This is me, Dr. Lego Man, bringing you episode 8 of the Random Pod. So today I'm talking about time machines because, well, why not? It's the Random Pod. What were you expecting? So I am gonna do a top 5 on my coolest time machines, in my opinion. And yes, the TARDIS will probably be on there. I'm not gonna. And the DeLorean from Back to the Future, that'll be on there. But, well, let's talk about the DeLorean from Back to the Future. You make a time machine out of a car, and this was made in 1980, so it's a DeLorean. And to be honest, if it wasn't for Back to the Future, I'd say the DeLorean would just be seen as a rusty old car from the night, from before 2000 that really is terrible, but thanks to Back to the Future, it's been made of a time-travelling icon. And, well, Back to the Future is a great franchise, and I really recommend you watch it, because they are great films. And they even made a time train, which is basically when the DeLorean got destroyed. Doc made the equivalent on a train that could fly. And obviously the TARDIS, which is it's amazing. We'd all want one. I'd want one, I really would. And I'll probably do a top 5 TARDIS interiors while I'm at it as well. But other time machines there, Stewie has one in Family Guy, which is basically just a box with some wires on it. There are some in Primeval, which are the anomalies. They're quite good. They're not exactly machines, but hey ho, this is time machines / methods of travelling in time. They're quite good looking and good visually. And the time displacement sphere from the Terminator franchise. That's a good time machine, but there are a few downers. You can only go, it's only one way, and you can't wear clothes in it, so you're basically going to go back naked. Or forward naked. Unless you're made of liquid metal, obviously. But anyway, was one in the Sarah Jane Adventures, the Time Windows, which look sort of like those shadow anomaly, or look sort of remind me of an anomaly, but they're not, obviously. But they're very good visually, as most of these time machines are that involve graphics. And The Simpsons had a time machine as well. It was a toaster. Only Homer Simpson. Only Homer Simpson. And obviously there was the vortex manipulator from Doctor Who / Torchwood as well, which didn't get used that much, but still a time machine. And another one in Harry Potter, the Time Turner, only used in one movie, strangely. But obviously if it was used in, say, Deathly Hallows Part 2, we wouldn't have or it stopped at Prisoner of Azkaban, and it would just have got boring. And some of the time machines are made from weird things, like a phone booth, a toaster, as I've mentioned, and Blackadder back and forth used Leonardo da Vinci's time machine design, if he ever made one, I'm not sure. And Plants vs. Zombies had the time travelling game, and that was pretty fun. Killing zombies that were dressed up as Egyptians. For some reason, that is incredibly fun. And there was one this year, Mr. Peabody and Sherman. That was a very futuristic, spaceshipy type one. And Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, that was a very interesting one. It's a good game. Very good. But it's very interesting. Phineas and Ferb had a time machine, which was a parody of the Time Machine. Yeah, that one was basically a sled with a wheel on it. SpongeBob had one, which was like a UFO with a load of buttons around it. Heck, even Star Trek had some. A portal and a thing that you loop around the sun. If that ever works, I don't know. There was the time bubble, which was basically like the time displacement sphere, except it could carry clothes, and it was both. You could go two ways as well. And there was one in Men in Black, which was the time jump, which you literally had to jump off the Empire State Building. That is pretty difficult, but hey ho. Time machine's time machine, I guess. So, time machine movie or time travel movies, there are, or Back to the Future Part 2, let's use that as an example. Some of them can be pretty complicated, because if you start to think all the timelines and Back to the Future franchise, or the normal one, the alternate one that Biff created, and all the ones that could have happened if Marty hadn't gone back, and the fact that he interrupted his mum and dad meeting so that her mum started fancying him in 1955, yeah, it's gonna get pretty confusing. The Big Bang started to tackle that, but it never really went anywhere. And obviously the TARDIS, everybody wants a TARDIS, and to be honest, I want everybody. To be honest, a TARDIS would really be nice, because that can go in time and space, and a DeLorean can only go in time. That would be nice. So, as I was saying, time travel movies, they're a mixed bag. It's a high risk, because you gotta make sure it's not too complicated, not too simple, and it's entertaining. Because if it's not, it's just gonna be some character you don't care about going backwards and forwards in time. That could get boring. So, and obviously the time machines in other films, they were okay, but I'm gonna do a top 5, and they'll be my personal top 5, so what I think is the 5 best time machines. Who knows? There might be the time jump from Men in Black 3 on there, there might not. Because there are a lot of time machines out there. We'll just have to see. So, let me know in the description, or the comments even, what you think is the best time machine, if you really want a TARDIS, and what's your favourite time machines in movies and TV. So, put that in the comment. I will be back next week, and since I finished my episode reviews, my filming schedule of Saturdays and Sundays, now will either be figure reviews, top 5s, or vlogs. So, I may alternate, I may just do whatever one I can do. So, make sure you comment. If you want me to review a certain figure of Doctor Who, put it down in the description, or do a certain top 5, put that in the comments. I will see you guys next week, and hope you have a good week, and I hope you enjoyed the Doctor Who finale. And that's it. Goodbye. Goodbye. Seriously. 2 weeks later. Goodbye.